the ability to kind of pull yourself out of yourself and look, and it's like you can kind of get a different perspective. We don't really know why this works. It's just like, it is medicine, but a lot of it is also the experience that you have on this. But being able to pull out of your stuff and out of your stories, out of your head, and just kind of look at things. And what I think ketamine really is great at doing is like helping you come out and look at yourself through different eyes, and just have a different, like have more compassion for yourself. And that's what I think psychedelics in general are really good at doing. Ketamine in particular is just like so good at helping you have like self-compassion and feel love towards yourself, and you're kind of pulled out of it, and you kind of look at things just a little bit differently, and just you have to be able to change, like be kind to yourself in order to heal. And I'm just coming from the therapy side of things, or from the mental health side of things. If you feel safe, if you have compassion for yourself and whatever you're going through, and whatever, and that I think that's what ketamine is really good at doing. What I hear from people, like really soon after doing 1 or 2 sessions, they're like, that way I used to beat up on myself, or that story that used to just go on, or just the way I could just kind of change how I was looking at myself. It just shifts. And I absolutely think that is, you have to have that. If you're on this healing journey, and mental health issues, and all, if you can start to change how you are looking at yourself, how you're treating yourself, I mean, that's the thing, is if you can change how you feel about yourself, and then you start to change how you're doing things. The things that you used to accept from people, or just in your life in general, your boundaries change. That's another thing I think is really amazing at changing your boundaries. Like just all of a sudden you start to just have a different feeling about yourself, and then you start to act differently, and that leads to these bigger changes in your life. So it's one of the ways I think that dissociative.
Yeah, just to add on to what you said, I mean, you can go to therapy, and it's hugely valuable. I mean, that's, but sometimes when you can intellectually say, I have these things I know I do, or I know I should have gratitude, or I should, you can go to therapy and intellectually understand that. But the additional piece of a medicine like this, you can actually feel that. You can actually feel the gratitude, self-love, stuff that you tell yourself you should feel a certain way, but you can actually sometimes feel it, and it can be a very good component piece to therapy, because it can, validate, some of the things that are beautiful about yourself.